Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books, for another Bookmas. Is that what we call it? Vlogmas? Bookmas? And it is so appropriate. It's apropos, because I am currently listening to the book by Jacqueline Frost. Like Jack Frost, get it? Is that a made-up name? By Jacqueline Frost, called The 12 Sleighs of Christmas. I wanted to listen to a cozy Christmas mystery, so if you have suggestions, put it in the comment section below. But here are my rules. It must be the first book in a series. I don't want to read like the 34th book in a series and have it be like a Christmas cozy mystery. So, I had just finished book 10, Hook, Line, and Blinker, of Jana De Leon's The Misfortune series. And I was going to listen to the next one, because I had purchased the next two on Audible. And I was like, I think I want to listen to some Christmas stuff. So, I actually today on Audible, I downloaded Fannie Flagg, who wrote The Whistle Stop Cafe, I think, and Fried Green Tomatoes. She wrote a book called Redbird Christmas, A Redbird Christmas. So I downloaded that today. And I think I also, but I'm not sure if I did, downloaded, no, I didn't. Because I thought I had extra credits left, but I didn't. I was going to download the book one day in December. Have you guys read this book? It's like a romance, and it's about this couple, and they keep on meeting over and over and over, and they have these, like, you know, just random encounters where they meet. Do you guys know the book I'm talking about? It's a romance. But anyway, I looked up Oprah's top 25 best Christmas books, and it was one of them listed on there. So I was gonna read that. There's something on my shoulder. I think I have dog hair all over me. Anyway, which is weird because our dogs don't really shed a whole lot. So instead, I started reading The 12 Sleighs of Christmas, to be followed up by the sequel, which is called Twas the Knife Before Christmas. I love these names. So here's the story of a man named Brady. Okay, here's the story of The 12 Sleighs of Christmas, in case you have never known and you would like to know. I'm going to tell you the secrets of the world. The 12 Sleighs of Christmas is about this woman named Holly. She's, I think, 26 or 28. Because her love interest, although I don't know this yet because I'm not that far into it, I'm only like an hour and a half into this 8-hour, 17-minute book, is going to end up being this sheriff in town. His name is Evan Gray, I think is his name. Anyway, her name is Holly, and she was supposed to get married on Christmas Eve. Why anybody would pick a Christmas Eve wedding is beyond me. Who would come? Nobody. And her fiancé breaks off the engagement because he met somebody that's more zen, is what she says, at the gym. She's a yoga instructor or something, I guess. I don't know. She says something about that in there. So she goes back home to her hometown of Mistletoe, Maine. She lived in Portland, Maine. I thought she said Portland, Oregon. Is Portland, Maine a big city? She acts like it is. But I don't know. I've never heard of Portland, Maine before. But she goes home to Mistletoe, not Mistletoe Manor. She goes home to, that would be great if she did. But she goes home to, I'm acting like this is completely cheesy, but I'm so ate up with it because it's so good. And it's so, every reference is Christmassy. So she goes home to Mistletoe, Maine, where she incidentally grew up on a Christmas tree farm. And she works in the coffee shop / bakery that is called The Hearth. Doesn't it sound so cozy? And it's her and her mom and dad. And her dad's name is Bud. And her name is Holly. Get it? Like mistletoe and holly. Okay. And so then there's this woman from the Historical Society. She's like the president of the Historical Society. Her name is Margaret Fenwick. I'm getting the Barbaras confused because I'm currently watching Murder on Middle Beach on HBO Max, which is like such a great documentary. I really didn't think it would be that good when I started it, but it really is that good. So anyway, there's this woman and her name is Margaret Fenwick. And she is part of the historical society. And so she and Holly's dad get into a fight. Well, first of all, they do this thing called Reindeer Games, and it's like the 10 days before Christmas or something at the Christmas tree farm, where they like do all these games every single day, like the snowball dash, and I don't know, a bunch of other, that's not one of them, but they're like, you make a snowball and you push it down this hill and all this kind of stuff. So then Margaret comes in, and she and Holly's dad, Bud, get into an argument. This all happens in like the first 10 minutes of the book, 15 minutes. Because she said that his fence is too high, and it doesn't meet historical standards. So he's like, I'm not taking my fence down, F you. Although he doesn't say that because it's a Christmas mystery, of course. So she leaves, and within seconds of her leaving, these people truly in this town too, they have sleds, sleighs that they ride. I can't keep up. Anyway, so it reminds me of this movie that I saw years ago, Minus the Murder, with John Denver, where he was, it's called like A Christmas Town or something, and he and his daughter have to go to this town in, what do you call it, in, what can I think? Colorado, because his boss wants to build condos there, and he's supposed to convince the town that the condos would be really good. But like, they believe in Santa Claus, like everybody there believes in Santa Claus and stuff, of course, why wouldn't you not? And so like, he kind of gets converted and decides that he's gonna oh, look, construction up here, imagine that, in Indiana, construction. So he decides that he's gonna stay in this town forever. But it kind of reminds me of that, like everything's Christmassy. It's called Christmas Town, the town is called Christmas or something that he goes to. So anyway, within like seconds of her leaving the Hearth coffee shop, somebody stabs her and kills her and lays her out in the sleigh. Get it? The 12 sleighs of Christmas. But what did they stab her with? One of these Christmas tree pointers that is shaped like a candy cane. I mean, it couldn't get more Christmassy. So anyway, so then the whole Christmas tree farm is put on lockdown by the sheriff, the new sheriff that moved here, because there hasn't been a murder in 40 years. And as soon as he comes on town, there's like murders, right? So she is like, well, my family, the only way they can survive is if the Christmas tree farm is open during Christmas. And so she goes and tries to investigate this in town, and basically it's her just going on a shopping spree, like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, although she's not buying clothes. She's buying things like salted caramel fudge at the fudge shop, and marshmallow scented candles at the candle shop, because like most towns that I know, their big stores are fudge shops and candle shops. And she's like real into like, she makes her own jewelry. She makes gumdrop earrings and applesauce ornaments. Does anybody know what those are? I've never heard of those before. But anyway, everybody's like, those are so cute. And I'm like, she's kind of 26 going on retirement a little bit. But anyway, it's real sweet, you guys. And I'm eating it up and I'm loving it because everything about it is so Christmassy. And she has a cat, and her cat's name, oh shoot, it's something Christmassy too. It's a calico cat. Oh, her cat's name is Cindy Lou Who. Come on now. Like, everything about this gal is Christmas, okay? Like, she eats, sleeps, and lives Christmas. But I have to tell you, like, if you're in the mood for Christmas, which I totally am, like, it is so Christmassy. It is the most unbelievably Christmas book that you would ever want to read. And then the next book, like I said, is called Twas the Knife Before Christmas. It's the sequel to this. I can't wait to read it. I'm excited. I have lost my mind to the cozy Christmas mysteries. I really just wanted to keep on reading the Janet DeLeon series because I wanted to finish it, and I know she has like one Christmas book at the very end, but I'm not anywhere near that. So I was like, well, I want to read Christmas books. I don't want to just, you know, read the Misfortune series. So anyway, I also downloaded a bunch of other books. I downloaded The Cheerleaders just about murders of cheerleaders, apparently. It's like a YA thriller. And then I downloaded the new Karen McManus book that just came out. I read the first Karen McManus book, but not the second one. I really liked the first one. One of Us is Lying. I thought that was good. And then I don't know what the third book is that I downloaded. That was another YA mystery. They were all kind of recommended at the same time. So anyway, I got some YA mysteries. If you haven't kept up, I've completely finished. Well, there's 2 books that you can only get on Kindle of Alice Oseman, but I finished the third. Why are you staring at me? I'm just talking about books. But I finished the third Heartstopper novel, or graphic novel. Now I'm reading Lumberjanes and Bloom at the same time. Lumberjanes is okay. It's more of like a cartoon, like a middle grade cartoon, honestly. So anyway, that's what's up. That's where I'm at. Merry Bookmas, day 15. I don't know what day it is. Anyway, are you guys having a great Christmas season so far if you celebrate Christmas? What are you reading? Are you reading Christmas books? Put it in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you for my next Bookmas tomorrow. Bye, love ya! Bye, love ya! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!